Good evening, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Sunday to each and every one of you. I hope everybody is having a blessed evening and a blessed Sunday. I hope everyone had a blessed weekend. I'm starting this live stream a little bit earlier. I have some time right now. I thought I wouldn't have, but I have some time right now. So I'm going to start this stream earlier. And as you all know, or maybe you don't know, maybe you're new to the stream. Before I get started with this tea, y'all, I just like to say a little prayer just for myself and everybody else out there. Hopefully, my prayers can touch someone in their heart, their mind, their spirit. So, I'm going to go ahead with my prayer and then we can segue into all of this drama going on. I can't wait to talk about this tea. So, let's go ahead and bow our heads in prayer, close our eyes. Dear Heavenly Father, Lord, I come before you today just to say thank you. I just give thanks to everything that you've done in my life and everybody else's life. And Father God, I just want to show and express gratitude and just say I'm just so thankful just to wake up and have breath in my lungs, wake up and smile and have full function of my body, my limbs. And I thank you for blessing and keeping me, my loved ones, my friends, my families, my subscribers, everyone safe and sound and out of harm's way. Because as we know, this is an evil world we live in. And Father God, I ask that you help anybody else out there. If there's someone going through maybe marital issues or issues on the job, or their child is sick, or maybe they're dealing with health issues, or maybe they've been through some sort of abuse. Narcissism is running rampant right now. So Father God, if there's anybody out there that's going through anything, remind them that they are loved. Remind them that you will pull them through that situation. Remind them that that situation is temporary and that you will never leave them nor forsake them, Father God. And I ask that you bless people who are less fortunate, children that's less fortunate, parents that are struggling, that just are trying to manage, single fathers, single mothers. I ask that you just bless them and provide them with the things that they need for their health, their safety, and their well-being as well, Father God. So once again, I just want to say thank you so much for this opportunity just to speak to people all across this world. I get viewers from everywhere, Father God, and I just want to say thank you so much. And once again, I just want to say, remind everybody that they are loved and that you will not leave their side through thick and thin, Father God. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. All right, y'all. I say my prayers. I just wanted to, get that out there, get that off my heart. I know there's a lot of people going through a lot right now. This is a new year, but some people are still having, the same issues behind the scenes. And I know that this is still a trying time for everybody. We just came from out of the holidays, and it was a lot of losses people took in 2023. Maybe they lost loved ones, friends, family, stuff like that. So I just try to pray just so I can just speak to people outside of this entertainment and stuff like that. Like, this is the real world that we live in. So I just kind of want to speak to people and, just give people words of encouragement. I feel like you can never go wrong with that. All right. So speaking of encouragement, y'all, it seems like Soulja Boy said some encouraging words on his social media. I believe it was earlier today. There's been this entire Blueface drama going on. They've been beefing back and forth. And apparently Soulja Boy apologized, because if you all didn't catch my last live stream, make sure you go back and watch like all my other live streams and subscribe and tap the bell. Also, I have a giveaway coming out soon, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, they've been beefing back and forth, y'all. Soulja Boy and Blueface. I'm like, who would have known them two are still going at it, even though he's locked up? Like, what's going on? So I'm gonna talk about that right now, and then I'm gonna segue into this Brittish Williams situation, y'all. Basketball Wives used to be my ish. Like, I used to love watching Basketball Wives. So I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen. They were beefing or whatever. Soulja Boy took to social media and he was basically clowning and trolling Blueface because he got locked up. And he actually came back online and said, he was wrong for that. And he doesn't wish anyone to be locked up. He doesn't want anyone's freedom taken away and everything. He also was saying stuff like, I'm going to put money on his book. I'm going to put some money on there and stuff, support bro and all this stuff. So y'all, it's always back and forth for them too. So let me go ahead and share my screen. This is brought to you by Hollywood Unlocked. I'm gonna go ahead and I hope you guys can see my screen. Yeah, you should be able to see my screen, y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead and play this clip. It says here, Soulja Boy says he let the entertainment get to him, and he wants to squash things with Blueface. He said, "I gotta be real." So watch this clip, y'all.
You know, it was funny for a little 5 minutes. I feel like I let the entertainment shit get to me. Soulja Boy shit, you know what I'm saying? To where I'm just like, man, fuck this. I'm finna turn up. I'm finna flash out. You know what I'm saying? But me as a real nigga, I'm just like, man, you know what? I gotta be real. It ain't about what nobody think. It ain't about the internet. It's about me as a man and as a person. You did what I'm saying? And as a man, as a person, for me, man, I'm just gonna squash the whole shit, man. I'm over the shit. It started off as some funny Marco interview shit. Then it went to some verses. Who got more hits? Then it went just left hand. You feel what I'm saying? It went left hand, which I jumped out the window too, like talking about a nigga girl, like you know, it was funny for a little 5 minutes. I feel like I let the entertainment shit get to me. I F your girl and I do this and do that. Way I shouldn't have said that. You know what I'm saying? I should have just, you know, be like, man, you know what? I got more hits than Blueface, the end. Or, you know, he think he could beat me in the verses, for sure. And kept it moving. You feel what I'm saying? So, like, this shit right here, this shit out of hand, bro. I don't want to see no another nigga in jail. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to see myself in jail. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, ain't nothing good gonna come from beefing. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing good gonna come from beefing, but death or jail. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not finna crash out for no another nigga, bro. I'm getting too much money, bro. I'm getting too much millions, bro. I F your girl and I do this and do that way. I shouldn't have said.
All right, y'all. So y'all heard what Soulja Boy had to say. Let me keep clicking to see if there's more going on here.
Hey, yeah. It's the famous Chris. Oh, that's why. Niggas talking high power. Ain't never been on high power. I'm on a 3100 flow. Kill the gore, top the dough, nigga. That's why. Come on, cuz. You probably should not trust me, because I am not a trustee in this motherfucker. I don't know why Soulja Boy up there popping it. Any nigga happy that a nigga in jail, he the type of nigga to tell. We already heard Cuz was in here on PC, yellow jumpsuit, eating applesauce and Lunchables and shit. I'm in here really, alright. Fuck all that though, man. I know all my bitches out there fagging off, man. It's regular though. Remember this, young black kings. They might take a nigga freedom, cuz. They might take a nigga bitch, cuz. But they can't never take my dick. Oh, that's why I got my.
All right, so that was the very first, like one of the first jail calls. So that was Blueface on the other end of the line. I covered this in my other live stream. So this is when the beef first started. Well, not first started. It had already started before he was locked up. But this is when he was locked up and he was having jail calls and stuff. And they were still going back and forth. So I remember I played that. And then let me click to the next one, because after Soulja Boy said his apology, I guess people ran to Blueface and told him like, hey, no, like he apologized and he said he was being real and all this other stuff. So let me see, because there is another jail call. I posted it on my YouTube page today, and it was a short. So let me see if it's here. So it says Soulja Boy speaks on Blueface being locked up. Better. Oh yeah, he did say that. That's right. Soulja Boy, he did say some out the way stuff, but so did Blueface. Like, they're both wrong. Like, I don't care who started what. Like, they were both wrong. I'm not gonna say I don't care who started what, because I hate when people are like, oh, well, don't tit for tat. Boo, 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 boo. I'm like, well, if they're starting the drama, you have the right to defend yourself. But I understand you can kind of like get outside of your character and kind of say some crazy stuff. But yeah, Soulja Boy did say that. He was just like, you better hope I don't pay $2K for someone, and you know what I'm saying, to get down with you in there, you know, on schoolyard. So I was just like, man, like, he's really like acting crazy. Like, these men, both of them, like, they're acting real crazy. So I think they put the other phone call though in here.
Now sitting in jail, broke as. Know what I'm saying? You want to tell baby mamas? You go get it to your baby mama right here, put dick in her mouth while you in jail. You know she gonna need some dick in her mouth for Valentine's Day. Now you.
Soulja Boy need to stop. It's not funny, but like I cannot wait for Blueface to see this when he gets out. I know he don't get out until what, July, y'all. But I'm just saying, like, I can't wait for him to see this when he get out. Cause I said Soulja Boy. What's that? Soulja Boy was definitely popping his ish, yo. He was definitely popping his ish. This is the video that Blueface was responding to.
You can't even give it to her because you out here trolling. And you done went broke. How the fuck you go to jail? I get 1.5 million the same day. Hey, God, real as somebody tell Blue Bud I'm gonna put some money on his books. Psych.
Not Blue Bud.
You gonna starve. You gotta eat commissary. You gotta eat pork and beans and ding-a-ling.
Straight up childish.
We out here drinking lean and eating steak and shrimp. And bad. I got my dick sucked last night. Did you?
Mind you, this dude don't he got a kid? Don't he got a kid? Come on, Soulja. He knew he was gonna apologize though. That's why he was doing this. He knew he was gonna come back and apologize because he probably watched that video back days later and was like, "Yeah, I was going a little too hard on Cuz." You know what I'm saying? Like, he's crazy. Like,
they talking about, oh, you popping it because he was locked up. I was popping it before he went to jail. I said, let's meet up and die. You better hope I don't pay somebody $2 to rape you. Not sitting in.
That's crazy. That last comment he made though was kind of crazy though. Let me look at these comments. Someone said the first rapper to take accountability. He looks healthy and he's talking like he has some sense, and I absolutely love this for him. Okay, Dre. That's so funny because I was gonna point that out. She's referring to, let me go back to this video right here. He looks good. Like, I remember, Soulja Boy at one point in his career, he wasn't looking too great. You got all that street stuff going on. You sipping on this, you popping this and doing this, doing that. And he wasn't looking too healthy at one point in his life. And he looks good. He's came a long way. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's kept up with himself. He's been quiet in the industry. Like, I haven't really kept up with Soulja Boy. Like, I used to keep tabs on, wasn't he on Love? Was it Love and Hip Hop, or am I tripping? I could have sworn he was on Love and Hip Hop or something like that. Or like one of the TV shows. Let me know in the chat, y'all. Or if y'all catch the playback, let me know in the chat. But I could have sworn he was on like Love and Hip Hop with wasn't that his ex? Was it Nia, right? Nia, the one that did the little podcast with Tasha K and everything. So yeah, like, I haven't really kept up with him since that whole situation because the way he did her was just real crazy. And then they did the whole like couples boot camp thing. Him and Nia, or Nia and him. So after that, I didn't really keep up with him, and he's been quiet. Like, I haven't really heard much from him. Not even music. I know he's been dropping a lot of music now. Well, the last song I heard like a new song, but then prior to that, y'all, he had that song, She Make It Clap, Clap, Clap. Like, I know y'all know that song. So they used to actually spin that song all the time. So, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I feel like Soulja Boy, he in his own lane and stuff, but he was definitely out of pocket saying all that crazy stuff. So yeah, he's came a long way. Let's keep it there though. Let's keep it there. Like he said, let's keep it there. Someone else in the comments said, when did he become fine, or was he always looking like this? I was literally saying, like, yo, he looks good. Like, wow. It's giving NBA YoungBoy. It's definitely giving. Like, he'll probably be mad at me saying something like that, but that's not a bad thing. I'm just saying, like, like the hair and everything, like, he seems very put together. Let me look at the other replies. Someone said it's a filter. Stop. He was always fine, but he messed his teeth up. Then he fixed them now. Now he's fine again. He messed his teeth up. When did Soulja Boy? What you mean? Like, were they too big or something? Someone said Soulja Boy always been fine. Okay, I see y'all in the comments. I see y'all. Okay, y'all said Soulja Boy always been fine. Okay, I don't know. Maybe we can take that. I have no idea. I never really paid attention to him like that for real. I mean, I liked his music growing up, like the school dances in middle school. We'll all be chilling, vibing, sipping our little punch and stuff, eating, cookies and whatever they had. And all of a sudden, you'll just hear, you, dun, 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 and everybody would just go crazy. Like, everybody would literally, like, stop what they're doing and run to, like, the front where the DJ's at and literally just go crazy. Like, people don't want to give him his flowers when it comes to the music, and I don't understand why, because he's definitely a part of my childhood. I mean, everybody can speak for themselves, but everybody did that. And then when he came out with his song Kiss Me Through the Phone, and he had that number, and it was like 678. Woo, oh my god, I know I'm not forgetting. 678 999 8212. Like, it was just an era, you know what I'm saying? Like, he definitely had a wave. So it was just crazy. People don't like to give him his flowers. I think that's whack, you know what I'm saying? So let's keep going in these comments. Let's see here. It says, first time in history we seen Soulja Boy backpedal and want to squash beef. Let's keep looking at these comments. Being grown is always moving forward, young lady. Someone said he's always backpedaling, basically saying that he don't want the smoke. Someone said, I definitely respect him for this, though. He's squashing on unnecessary drama. Look, someone else said the same thing. He looks good here. Y'all better back up. Now, let me stop. Like I said, I never really paid attention to him like that, but I guess I am now, because he looks decent. Someone said that part. Someone said, yeah, he do look good. I don't know. What is it, y'all? What is it? Is it the teeth? Is it the maturity? Well, what is it? What is it? Someone said, can't believe the first rapper to make it big fold like a pretzel. See, this is what I be talking about. Like, sometimes when people do try to, like, be mature and do the right thing, they still get dragged. Like, I mean, I guess it's all like laughs, but oh yeah, they said NLE Chopper. They put ER. They put NLE Chopper. It's Chopper with an A at the end. They said NLE Chopper folded. He was like, leave me out the circus. Like, refund my ticket, leave me out the circus. Like, I don't want nothing to do with it. NLE Chopper he didn't want to fool with no Blueface. People don't even really take him seriously. But yeah, so this is what he was saying. Like, he just wanted to let go of the beef or whatever like that. I'm gonna play this video again, and then I'm gonna find the jail call of Blueface responding to Soulja Boy's apology.
Let the entertainment shit get to me, the Soulja Boy shit, you know what I'm saying? To where I'm just like, man, fuck this. I'm finna turn up. I'm finna flash out. You know what I'm saying? But me as a real nigga, I'm just like, man, you know what? I gotta be real. It ain't about what nobody think. It ain't about the internet. It's about me as a man and as a person. You did what I'm saying? And as a man, as a person, for me, man, I'm just gonna squash the whole shit, man. I'm over the shit. It started off as some funny Marco interview shit. Then it went to some verses. Who got more hits? Then it went just left hand. You feel what I'm saying? It went left hand, which I jumped out the window too, like talking about a nigga girl, like, it was funny for a little 5 minutes. I feel like I F your girl and I do this and do that. I shouldn't have said that. You know what I'm saying? I should have just, be like, man, you know what? I got more hits than Blueface, the end. Or, he think he could beat me in the verses, ha, 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 for sure. And kept it moving. You feel what I'm saying? So, like, this shit right here, this shit out of hand, bro. I don't want to see no another nigga in jail. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to see myself in jail. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, ain't nothing good gonna come from beefing. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing good gonna come from beefing, but death or jail. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not finna crash out for no another nigga, bro. I'm getting too much money, bro. I'm getting too much millions, bro. I F your girl and I do this and do that. I shouldn't have said that.
All right, so that was his apology. So let me go ahead and find The phone call. It's on one of these little T pages. Oh, look at Young Soulja. No, I'm not gonna play it, but look at him. He came a long way for sure. So yeah, let me see if I can find that clip or whatever when he was responding. I actually was it posted on his story? It might have been posted on his story. Why am I on Chrisean's page? Or did I click her page by accident? Or let's see what's going on anyway with her. That's crazy. This live stream is like actually not even about Chrisean. Let's see. She didn't really post anything though. She just posted like, like little videos and stuff. Cause she was wilding out the other day saying like, I miss you, daddy, and posting flashbacks of her and Blueface and saying that she was basically dragging. Oh, that's right. I remember a lot of people were saying that people like unfollowed her. But it's weird because she was at 5.5 million followers like 2 or 3 days ago. I swear, this morning when I checked, y'all, she was at like 5.4 million. So some people had unsubscribed, and on the T pages they were arguing like about that. And now it seems like she's back at 5.5 million followers because people were just saying they were over her. But yeah, she basically was dragging her followers saying, "Oh, y'all just mad because my kitty be creaming, and free daddy. Y'all mad because y'all want to be me, and this, that, second, and third. We gonna work it out, and who cares if he did this and this to me? Is my choice." And people were just over it. Like every time he does something to you, you run to the internet. You want people to sympathize with you, and then you run straight back into the demonic energy with Blueface, and it's like people get tired. So that was going on with her. I did want to touch on that. So let me go to this page here. Hot tea, hot chocolate. Let me go here and see if I can locate that phone call. Let's see. Is this it right here? No, actually, it was on Blueface's page. It was on his story earlier, unless it's not there anymore, but it was literally just there. So let me see. If you are in this stream, like this video, like. Make sure you drop a like, y'all. Okay, yep.
I win again. Oh, that's why I heard Soulja Boy apologize, man. That shit was real respectful. That's more like it. I hate to pop it, Soulja, but I turned myself in fashionably late with $1,000 in my pocket. You can keep that small change, but I still need that fade on. That's why he promised me that, right, Bo?
Yeah, he did. He promised that motherfucker.
Okay, thank you. So yeah, we're gonna do it like gentlemen, and we can get that off the way, and then we can. We ain't getting no money. I done made enough off for the rest of the year. Taking the dub. I'm undefeated. Who fucking with me, bro?
Nobody. School.
Who fucking with me, girl?
Nobody. That's why.
Nobody.
He's so goofy. So yeah, this was his response to Soulja Boy saying, "Oh, I heard he apologized. That was real respectful, but I still want that boxing match because apparently Soulja Boy accepted. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'll get down with you in the ring." And Blueface is like, "Yeah, I accept your apology, but we still gonna throw down though." Like, so I really feel like when he gets out in July, y'all, I really feel like he's gonna still try to set up that boxing match. I feel like he's trying to do celebrity boxing matches just to kind of, stay relevant and he, make your money. I ain't hating. I'm just saying that'll be interesting when he gets out to see if he'll actually fight Soulja Boy. And then I thought it was also funny how he told Soulja Boy to keep his little change, keep his money, because Soulja Boy was trolling like, maybe I'll put some money on bro books and stuff. So that's the drama between them two, y'all. I'm gonna touch on Chrisean briefly because I'm not gonna lie, I forgot about what was going on with her. A lot of people have just been I think they've been fed up. Like, she has her fans, she got her dedicated fans, her loyal fan base, and I feel like people just have not been truly feeling her, like, as of recently, because she keeps running back to the same situation, and people are just like, what are you doing? So this is a clip right here that I'm about to show y'all And she's just laughing, being goofy, and she's just like, free daddy, and just being goofy. So here's a clip, and then I'm gonna play another clip too.
I said, free you, daddy. No. I said, free you, daddy.
So y'all see Chrisean's being her typical goofy self, saying free Blueface. And people aren't here for it. Someone said, is this solely her page or what? Because we're tired of hearing about her. Someone said she makes me sick, but I love this girl. A lot of people saying they calling him a Fruity Loop, talking about some Fruity Loop. And yeah, it was weird because Blueface is just like, I love it here. I love jail. I love it here. I'm like, you love jail. That's new. Like, it's too early in 2024 to be saying stuff like that. I don't think anybody loves jail. But yeah, people have definitely just been kind of like fed up with her, running back to the same situation. But at the same time, there's people who still are just like, hey, I'm still here for her. She's still my girl and I still rock with her. So there's another clip too. This one right here.
Hey, look, shot o'clock.
Oh my God!
Y'all know your baby daddy.
Right.
Like, you on our phone, baby. And bitch, you're
Here, take this. Give the bitch the chaser. Here, pass it to her. And then when you done, pass me.
So that was Chrisean. I forgot I think they were on the way to Jersey, because I think the last show she had was Jersey. I think, yeah, they were on the way to Jersey, if I'm not tripping. And that's her family and stuff. And she's joking, drinking and stuff, saying she on the phone with him, free daddy and all this stuff. And the comments here, someone said it's sad because she doesn't even understand the game that he's playing with her right now. He's playing on her heart and emotions and giving her the immaturity. Do better with that jail talk. Yeah, that jail talk can get to you if you're not like emotionally there, and if you're not mentally strong. That jail talk can have your mind thinking one thing, and then they get out and do a complete 180 on you, and then you're just blindsided. You have to consider who you're dealing with. Like, we're talking about a narcissistic person. Blueface hasn't changed. He's in jail and he's talking all that good stuff, but he hasn't changed, not one bit. Another username said, PD knows that Blue is destroying your career and he will be sick of it, still controlling you even though he's locked up. When he gets out, he'll be just the same as he was before, and your career will be no more. You were so much better without him, and now you're heading back to what you were like when you were with him. You need to think about you and Junior and have a great future without Blue. Yeah, I told y'all, see, people are just definitely over it. Another username said, I feel like if they're not trolling us, Blue and Jaden planned for her to pop out with Buki while he was away. So when he get out, he can go be with Rock and not have it look like he's doing Jaden any type of way. But that's just a thought, so please don't attack me. Yeah, people will definitely attack you. Her fans go super hard for her. And there's other people saying the same thing, like, oh, he's using her. They're talking about PD in the comments. Yeah, PD's always standing by her side. PD is like, look, I'm your brother and I'm gonna love you. We may fight, but this is my sister and I'm gonna be here for her. Let's see what else people are saying in these comments. Someone said, if this is all for show, exaggerated or fake, she's losing a lot of her fan base for this man, possibly future opportunities, her life, wishing her well. Someone said her people look so over it. Y'all, I'm trying to tell you, it goes on and on and on and on. Like, people are just like not here for it. So let me see if I can find. It was another T page. I thought it was this T page, but maybe it's not. And they actually like pulled up like her followers and stuff at one point, because a lot of people had unsubscribed from her. But I don't know. No, this is not the one. This is not the T page. There's so many T pages, y'all. Like, I swear. So you gotta like Bear with me, y'all. Bear with me. It's so many T pages. Okay, let's see. Okay, wait, what's going on here? I didn't see this. What's this? Oh, yeah, that's another thing I wanted to mention. Apparently, people were saying that Zeus Network, they're wilding out, y'all. Zeus Network apparently reached out to Gypsy Rose and wanted Gypsy Rose to be a part of the show, allegedly. Okay? So this is a screenshot of Natalie Nunn DMing this T page saying to take the screenshots down because the T page had posted screenshots of her allegedly asking Gypsy Rose to be a part of the show. Someone says thank you, or excuse me, Gypsy Rose. This is her Facebook page, y'all. Gypsy Rose, she said, thank you, Zeus Network, for offering me a spot on the cast for the next season of Baddies. As much as I would love to do it, I don't think it's the right thing to do. I've seen plenty of it in jail, and I don't want to go through it again. Hey, never say never. Who knows if I'll change my mind? She said, PSA, I'm not hating on Zeus. They simply asked me to do the reunion, and I declined. That's all. It's not an atmosphere I would be comfortable in. So, yeah, y'all, apparently they done reached out to Gypsy Rose, y'all. I'm like, oh, my gosh. But people were saying that this was fake news because someone right here even said, is this real? And let me see. Okay, the T page said it was on her Facebook page. Oh, so that was real. Oh, okay, that's crazy. So they really, Zeus Network they should be ashamed of themselves. Like, where has this world gone to where you're like, I mean, this girl, I understand I'm not gonna say I fully understand because the abuse she went through was crazy, y'all. But what I'm saying is, like, what possessed y'all to go to Gypsy Rose and ask her to be on the reunion, or to host a Baddies reunion? Like, why? Because when she first got out of jail not too long ago, last year, she was all over the blog. So y'all just want to ride that wave? Like, are y'all that desperate? Y'all asked Gypsy Rose to be on Baddies? I just don't get it, y'all. Like, I don't get it. That was crazy. She said now she got dragged by Gypsy. Yeah, it's just like Natalie out here soliciting Gypsy fresh off the yard. Scandalous. Yes, like, yo, y'all are really tripping. Apparently this was the DM. It says, hi Gypsy, we were interested in you co-hosting the Baddies East reunion. Shoot us a message back if you're interested. That's crazy. She said she kindly declined, y'all. So yeah, it was just like, it's just a mess. Like, I cannot believe they even offered that girl a spot. Like, get it together, y'all. Get it together. But let's see here. Carlissa was snapping earlier. She was actually going off. But where's that post at? Like, I could have sworn it was this T page. And Carlissa was actually going off. Let me check her page though, because she was saying she doesn't support Blueface and his antics, and she does check him behind the scenes. And then she said she actually has not talked to him since he's went in jail. Let's see. She's talking about the episodes of the little family
type of women that men want. They have to work their ass off to become a different version of themselves to get.
First of all, I love the Queen Maker. If y'all are not subscribed to the Queen Maker, go check out her channel, y'all. She speaks the truth about love, relationships, marriage, monogamy, anatomy when it comes to men and males and how they think, how their mindsets are, what women should be wary of, just so many things. She goes very, very, very deep. And what did Carlissa say? Take care of yourself. A prize woman is just a woman who believes in herself and doesn't sit on the couch looking a mess because she has a man at his worst. I just feel like, I don't really know what Carlissa's talking about right here, but the Queen Maker, she drops gems on her channel, y'all. She drops gems. Like, you should really go check out her channel because she really is. It's women empowerment. So if you want that to really feed your soul, feed your mind, feed your heart when it comes to dating and men and stuff like that, Go to her channel. She will definitely drop some gems. And there's been a lot of podcasts that she's done, and I'm like, wow, like for real? I didn't even think of stuff like that. Like she will literally expand your mindset, y'all. Feed your mind, y'all. Like do that. Definitely do that, women. Promo available. They don't make it like them anymore. I wish I could find that video that she just posted, and she was actually like snapping or whatever like that. What did she say right here? I see why my son treats everyone the same. If you don't trust no one, you have no reason to be disappointed. Genuine people do not exist anymore. Are you referring to yourself? Because there's been times, Carlissa, where you weren't genuine. So, I mean, I guess you're preaching to yourself if you want to preach to other people. Let's see here. I don't think she, let's see. What did she say? All right, Carlissa said, Lord, it's about time you start shaking these tables because you know everything and everyone. Amen. Then she goes on to say, if you're playing with the people of God, but in my body that I sacrificed my life for, and you have your own children to play with, your turn is up. My seeds are not yours to play with. I allow y'all the opportunity to be here, not because I have to, but because I want you to know who I am when the time comes. Then she goes on to say, Lord, Carlissa, all these paragraphs. She says, a man who speaks on another man's mother is just mad he didn't have one. And a woman who challenges a woman against her seed will bruise her own. I'm glad y'all want to fight over those I created. Just be mindful I didn't create them alone. Our Father in heaven watched over us long before we met y'all. Snakes only have one season. I really feel like she takes shots at Chrisean and Jaden a lot. I feel like a lot of this stuff is subliminal and it's indirect. That's what I really feel like, because I feel like she's talking about them. Then she said, wait, y'all. What y'all try to turn against me will bleed on yours tenfold. It's not worth it. The reason y'all fighting over what's mine is because my womb is special. Tread with caution. From this day forward, you can't rob God. You only robbing yourself. Okay, Carlissa, so I just feel like you're over here preaching, and what she's saying is truth, but it's the wrong messenger. Like you're talking about your womb and don't talk about, God's children and stuff, which is right. Don't do that. But Carlissa, you did the same thing. Y'all, who remember that? Like, I know for a fact y'all remember that. She used to talk mad smack about Chrisean, about Junior, about Jaden, Javon. She called Callie, her daughter, kids, nappy-headed children, and all that type of stuff. So I feel like she's preaching to herself at this point. I'm kind of over her page, but I'm going to keep going. Just like you don't appreciate people playing with your son, you created me in your likeness, and I'm about tired, Lord. No, Carlissa, we're tired. Then she says, I ain't did nothing to these people, but let them work for my son. I'm about tired, Lord. All right, Carlissa. Are you doing all this because it's Sunday? It's not my fault their mother chose drugs and men over them. See, you're taking low blows. You're taking low blows because I feel like Blueface can say the same thing about you. You chose men over him. Him and Dre both came forward and said you had all these men, and you were being inappropriate with them, like teaching them how to like be with women sexually and all this type of stuff. Like they said the same thing about you. Blueface always calling you a hoe. Like it don't make it right, but I feel like you're taking shots at these women when you've done the same thing. You're like the pot calling the cut a black girl. So I think I'm gonna just get off her page, y'all. I'm gonna segue into the whole Brittish Williams situation because I'm just kind of over it. I was trying to look for that other like little rant she had going on, but I can't find it. So excuse me for that. So I'm gonna stop sharing my screen really quick. I'm gonna come back on the screen. Like this video, y'all. Thumbs it up if you're here in the chat. Also, quick reminder, I do have a giveaway coming soon. It'll be next week at the end of the month. I believe it's next week at the end of January. I'll be doing a $50 giveaway to a lucky subscriber selected at random, completely at random. I will have giveaway details coming soon, and I know you guys will really appreciate that because I love to give back to my community on my channel. So everybody likes free money, so I'm definitely going to give a $50 gift card to one of these lucky subscribers. So definitely make sure you subscribe and tap the bell so you'll be notified. And again, I'll have more details to that soon. Okay, y'all, so I done talked about the Soulja Boy situation and the Blueface situation. I'm about to segue into this entire Brittish Williams situation, y'all. Basketball Wives, y'all. Basketball Wives used to be my favorite show. And I stopped watching it. I'm not going to lie. Once Drea Michelle left, and I kind of kept up with it after that, but then I kind of like teetered off a little bit. But I do remember Brittish. I always thought she was so beautiful. Here, let me share my screen. I always thought she was so beautiful, y'all. Like, for real. Like, so down to earth, too. She seemed, like, real cool. She seemed real chill. So, I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to just show y'all some pictures really quickly, just in case you guys can't really, like, pinpoint who I'm referring to. So, this is Brittish. She was on Basketball Wives. Now, I'm trying to remember the exact season she was on. I can't remember, excuse me. I should have looked that up. But she was on Basketball Wives, and for what I know, from what I gathered recently, she has been going through it. And it's actually quite sad because apparently, allegedly, y'all, she's been involved in PPP fraud when it comes to like the loans and stuff. Apparently, she was indicted on charges. So when that first came out, I was like, what? Like, what is going on? Like, I thought it was fake news. Like, I'm not even going to lie. I really thought it was fake news because I was like, no, like, this is what I remember. This right here. Do y'all remember that? Like, who used to watch Basketball Wives? Because I know I did. And this is the episode where she got mad in Malaysia because she had walked into the event. She had walked into the event and Malaysia was just like, hi. And she was just like, why is Malaysia always giving me a dry hi? Like, don't give me a dry hi. And just, I don't know, y'all, just a bunch of petty stuff. And they were going back and forth and they was about to really like fight, y'all. And they had to break it up. Her husband looked so embarrassed because they were at an event, but she didn't care. Like, she was just like, Malaysia's always stuck up. She's always snooty. I can't stand it. But yeah, I remember that episode because I was like, these women are tripping me out. But yeah, so she was on Basketball Wives for a little bit. And then her storyline changed recently where she just was going through a lot with some sort of fraud case. And I was just like, girl, like, you have a decent salary already. Like, I thought she was making like maybe $100K a year. Like, that's more than decent. Some people are trying to survive off $40,000 to $50,000 a year, you know? So I didn't understand what was really going on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to read the details. I think I'm going to segue back into Instagram, but she's beautiful, y'all. Like, I always thought she was gorgeous. She looks very, very nice here. But before I go back to Instagram, this is her husband, Lorenzo. Let me look. And they share a child together. They share a daughter together, I believe. They're divorced because I believe they were married at one point. And he played in I believe, don't get me wrong, he didn't play basketball. I think he's in the NFL, or he was in the NFL. And I believe they had gotten married and now they share a child together. So this is Lorenzo. So apparently Brittish was supposed to turn herself in, y'all. She was supposed to turn herself in West Virginia, I believe. The judge had granted her time to be home during the holidays because she was supposed to turn herself in before the holidays. I remember that. Like, I seen that on the blog. She was supposed to turn herself in before Christmas and all that stuff. And then she was pleading with the judge, like, can I please be home for Christmas with my daughter? Like, can I please be home? And they actually granted that for her. And it was like, you know what? We're going to give you an extension. You can be home and you got to turn yourself in at this date. Can y'all believe this girl did not show up? She did not show up. Like, seriously, she did not show up. And they actually had to go find her, and she's been arrested. So she was evading. So I'm going to get into like all the details of what she was charged with and stuff. But then it came out, it gets messier. It gets messier. Then it came out that Lorenzo, her ex-husband, he has been indicted too for fraud. I'm like, yo, what is going on here? So let me exit out of this. I'm gonna go to Instagram and share my screen so I can give y'all some details on what is exactly is going on, because I was shocked. I was just so shocked. I was sad too. I was like, no, not British. So I believe it was on Hollywood Unlocked. I believe it was. It was either on Hollywood Unlocked or one of the other pages, but I'm gonna scroll down because I just seen it earlier. Let me see here. Let me keep scrolling. But yeah, I was in shock, y'all. I was just like, really? Like British of all people? Like I just was just taken back, because I remember that being her storyline, but I really didn't think she would get time. She's supposed to serve 4 years in prison, I think. I think it's prison time. I don't think it's jail. I think it's prison. It's either on Hollywood Unlocked or it's the other page. If it's not this one, then it's the next page. Okay, let me go to Neighborhood Talk then, because I don't see it on here. Because it's so many daggone TV pages. It's so hard to keep up with. I promise it is. So let me keep going. Let me scroll down, because they just did an update on her. They just did an update. And I was just like, oh my gosh, it's just too much. If I can't find the exact post, I'm just go to Google and type it in and just read it from there. But I think I'm getting close though, because I remember I saw Young Thug, because I had scrolled through earlier. That's Chrisean. Chrisean and them been all over the T pages. Okay, here we go. I found it. All right, y'all. It says right here, Basketball Wives Brittish Williams did not show for her prison sentence. Yeah, she's supposed to go to prison. Not jail, prison. Gosh, man. All right, let's get into this tea, y'all. It states here, Williams was supposed to report to prison on January 3rd. Wow, what's up with that date? Like, that's significant to me, like that date. But anyway, Williams was supposed to turn herself into prison on January 3rd after a judge originally allowed her to spend Christmas with her 5-year-old daughter, Dash. After not showing up to prison on the 3rd, her lawyer filed documents requesting that Williams to be able to extend her date of surrender until it's time for her sentencing reduction hearing. It says the judge, Henry, denied Williams' request and said that she was arrested shortly after. Her next hearing is scheduled for January 25th. As we previously reported, Williams pled guilty to a whopping 15 felonies. Gosh almighty. That's too much. A whopping 15 felonies, including wire fraud and Social Security misuse. Gosh almighty, y'all. Moment of silence after that. That's crazy. 15 felonies. I know these comments was going crazy. Someone said she has a kid and she's still doing dumb stuff. It literally makes no sense. Someone said, girl, you making it worse for yourself. It's just crazy. Yeah, like she is making it worse for herself. For real. Playing with the feds is insane. She's really like, yeah, she like, I'm going AWOL. It's just crazy. Someone said she about to get more time. She's a runner. Oh my gosh. I'm really talking about some. She's a runner. She's a track star. Y'all need to stop in the comments. People just be saying crazy stuff. I just can't keep up with it. Someone said, oh, baby, that judge ain't finna have no mercy next time. Yeah, I feel like the judge was like showing a little bit of grace, letting you be home with your kid and stuff. Man, prison though, British. Like, I just like, I can't, I'm trying to picture, you know what? I just want to read more of the details because her husband was indicted too. So I'm going to go to Google. I'm going to stop sharing my screen here. I'm pretty sure it's on the T page here about her husband, but to just save some time so I'm not just scrolling, I'm going to just go ahead and go back to Google and share my screen from there. And then I'm going to actually type in like, hold on. Actually, no, I'm going to come back on the screen. And then let me go to the Google tab and let me exit out this picture first because sometimes it acts crazy. All right, so let me pull up this page here. and we're gonna read this off together. So I'm sharing my screen now. Make sure y'all show me some love, like this video if you guys are enjoying my commentary. If you're watching the playback, thank you so much. Be sure to subscribe. All right, so hopefully you guys can see my screen here. All right. So I typed in basketball wives, Brittish Williams, and husband fraud, y'all. Whew. It says the indictment of Lorenzo Gordon, which is her ex-husband, says here, the indictment of Lorenzo Gordon, 40, comes 3 months after his former girlfriend. Oh, excuse me. So they were never married? I thought they were married based upon like basketball wives. So that was just his girlfriend. Oh, excuse me. I apologize. I don't want to throw around misinformation, but I thought they were married at one point. It says, okay, I'm gonna restart. The indictment of Lorenzo Gordon, 40, comes 3 months after his former girlfriend, Brittish Williams, was sentenced to 4 years in prison for fraud-related felonies, which also included schemes connected to the C-19 pandemic. Williams pled guilty to 5 charges in May and was sentenced in October. It says here, Brittish Williams' boyfriend accused of pandemic loan fraud. Wow. It's so crazy because he was trolling that girl. When she called all them charges and stuff, he was just kicking her when she was down. I'm going to take our daughter. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. And it wasn't like a genuine, okay, I'm going to raise our child. I'm here for you and all this stuff. It was like it was spiteful. And he was like trolling that girl. And look, 3 months later, boom, says right here, he was hit with his own fraud-related felonies. That's so crazy. So let's see what else is going on. It says here, he is now facing his own federal indictment, accusing him of falsifying applications for the pandemic relief funds. Man, the PPP loan still catching up to y'all. I know some, well, let me not say that, but I'm just saying there's so many people that has done that, and people are crazy. Like, you're literally doing that and you think you're just getting away with that. Like, no, that's going to follow you for some time. They're going to watch you. They're going to comb through all your financial records. And when you least suspect it, they're coming for you. Like, you're crazy. Like, to be playing like that? Who wants to be playing like that? But yeah, it says here that Williams, British, she was arrested last week after failing to report to federal prison in West Virginia. Wow, she did not show up. And then her lawyer tried to, support her and just try to file for an extension. But y'all should have did that first. Don't not show up and then try to file for an extension. I feel like that just looked bad. It says Gordon is charged with 3 counts of wire fraud, 1 count of theft of government property. And then it says that this is Lorenzo. He's charged with 3 counts of wire fraud and 1 count of theft of government property. He's accused of lying on C-19 business relief applications about how long he had operated 2 businesses, how much money he made, and whether he was the sole owner of a janitorial company. It also states that federal prosecutors say Gordon collected nearly $273,000 unlawfully, citing charging documents. Gordon is originally from St. Louis, and he played basketball. Okay, so I wasn't tripping. I couldn't remember. I was like, no, he didn't play basketball. It was football. Okay, so correction. This is the second correction. They were not married. This was his girlfriend. They do share a child. He was not in the NFL. It was basketball. I was right the first time. I could have, basketball wives. Okay, Jazz. But I'm just saying, like, I thought he was into like other sports because of his like build. He looks more like an NFL player to me. So I don't know why in my mind I was thinking football, but basketball wives. He played basketball. All right, that's clarified. He's originally from St. Louis and he played basketball at Illinois State. He played professionally in France, Germany, Turkey, and in Israel. He does not have a listed phone number, and it was not immediately clear if he had an attorney. Y'all, I'm trying to tell you. It says he first appeared on the VH1 reality show Basketball Wives in 2014 when she and Gordon were dating. Later, they broke up, but they still had a child together. This is a mess. This is a mess. I want to find that clip on the T page, though, because she did an interview. I forgot the name. Let me look it up. She did an interview, and in the interview, the guy had asked her. He was like, "So do you think Lorenzo knew about your fraud and all this stuff?" And she was just like, "Yeah, he knew." And people were just dragging her in the comments like, "Girl, why would you say that he knew? And y'all have a child together. Now he's been indicted for fraud too. And who's gonna raise y'all child? Blah, 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 blah." Like, they was dragging her in the comments. I want to see if I can find that clip, because I literally was just watching it today. It may not be the neighborhood talk though. It might be Hollywood Unlocked though. But if I don't find it, it's okay. It's cool. But I do remember she had did that interview, and she basically was saying Lorenzo knew about the fraud, which I figured that anyway. I figured they were in on it together. Like, I figured that much. And he was over here trolling that girl when she got charges as if he wasn't in on it. Like, it was just crazy to me. So it must not be this page, because this is the neighborhood talk. Let me go to Hollywood Unlocked. Let me see if I can find it. It's probably, if it's not on Hollywood Unlocked, then it's probably on what's that other page, y'all? The Shade Room. It's probably on there. But yeah, he was like going in on her, making fun of her and stuff. And I'm like, it's not cool to do stuff like that. That's why I was kind of happy that Soulja Boy apologized. Oh, there's Drea. What does it say? Drea Michelle wonders if you got a refund if you can get a refund on alcohol, how much money would you have? She looks gorgeous as always. She's just saying anything, I guess. I don't know. Drea's gorgeous. She was on Zeus too, though. She had her own show on Zeus called Doses of Drea. They didn't bring it back. And I feel like they didn't bring it back because it was a little boring. I'm not going to lie. But I love Drea. Do I agree with everything she did on Basketball Wives? Absolutely not. But, I always was fond of her. I thought she was really pretty, really beautiful. It's funny that they're posting her now. Probably because all this British stuff is going on. All this stuff, y'all. But anyways, it's probably not on here. It's probably on like the Shade Room. But like I said, it was a clip, and British was doing an interview, and she basically was, people said that she was ratting. Like, she a rat. Like, how you gonna snitch on the father of your child, knowing that someone has to raise your baby when you go away for 4 years, and she wrong, she's bitter, all this stuff. And I'm just like, you know what? I don't know. Maybe she didn't think that they would come for him, or maybe she low-key did it to get back at him. I mean, he was poking fun at her. I don't know what's in that woman's heart. I don't know how she felt. So yeah, I don't think it's on here. Let me do hashtag Brittish Williams. Sometimes it pulls up that way when you do hashtags. Brittish Williams. Did I spell that right? I feel like I didn't. But anyway, let's see if that clip pops up, y'all. Let's see if that clip pops up. Oh, it's 2 T's. I didn't spell it right. Let me go back. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's see if I can find that clip. Because this is the clip. It's on site. I believe this is it right here. Yup.
Yeah. Somewhat. Maybe it might have been some instances that he didn't know anything about, but like most of the time I would say yes. Yeah.
How did you find out? Did Lorenzo?
So did y'all hear that? It says right here, Brittish Williams says if she knew these were the consequences of what she was doing, would she ever have done it? And she said no, she wouldn't have done it if she knew the consequences. And then she states that her baller baby daddy, Lorenzo Gordon, was well aware of the crime she was committing. This is what I was trying to find. And look, people are dragging this girl. British, why are you telling? So you gonna, tell on him when y'all have a child to raise. Someone said, why people can't just be regular and go shop at Target and go work regular. Someone said, why bring him down with you? Your child needs a parent. Someone said, surprise, surprise. Someone said she filed for that. Why take both parents away from your child? So people is dragging her. And I see their point. I definitely see their point. At the same time, I see British's point too, y'all. Like, I just do, because it's like he was really trolling that girl, and I keep putting emphasis on that because he was trolling her. He was making fun of her. He was doing her dirty and stuff like that. And then he was threatening to take the baby away, saying that she's a bad mom and all this other stuff. And like, she probably was just saying how she really felt and just pour her heart out in that interview. And then boom, he's hit with some, look, he faces his own indictment now. So who's really laughing, dude? It's not funny on either part. It's not funny on either part. And then when he was trolling her and dragging her and doing her dirty, I didn't see nobody really coming for his neck saying, oh, why bring her down? You know, her child needs a healthy, loving mother. Why is he bringing her down? Why is he doing that to her? I didn't see no one doing that. I just got to call a spade, y'all. I keep it real on my channel. So yeah, I remember when all this stuff was first coming out about them two, he had took to his social media and he was just saying like, Carlos King. He said, I saw the interview with Carlos King. I heard a lot of lies. If you did anything illegal while dating me, I wasn't aware. I told the government that you were innocent in my eyes. I wasn't aware of any of the criminal activity during the years of us dating. Then he goes on to say, I am a man. I can always stand on my truth. I made millions during my career. I didn't retire broke. Gambling was a major problem with our finances. I took you around the world. I bought you cars, purses, trips, businesses, and my career is how you got on TV. Even on the last season, I filmed for free to help you have a storyline, and I had money last year. So I had no reason to do TV, but I will always take on the chin that I didn't take care of you 2 years out of that 10 years as a man. So, yeah, this is him basically trying to cover his eye, trying to cover his butt. But why would the feds come for you, though? If you didn't do anything, why would they come for you? Like, I feel like he's not being truthful here. And I just feel like it's just sad, y'all. It's so sad. Because I remember I watched bits and pieces of Basketball Wives. Like, I kind of follow Basketball Wives, but then I kind of fell off from it. And this girl was tore up. She was tore up the whole season. Every episode they had of this girl, she was crying. I remember there was one clip when the attorney had called her and I guess gave her some bad news, and she was like really spazzing and snapping and, you know, just a ball of emotions, y'all. And I feel like it's just sad. It's just overall sad what's going on here. And I feel like people are just kind of living outside of their means. If you would just kind of be, oh, look at Junior. Look at Junior, super cute. But yeah, I feel like if you were just like, you know, just not trying to flex and not trying to, you know, just live outside your means, all this stuff wouldn't even happen, y'all. All this stuff wouldn't happen. Really quickly though, thank you guys for watching. Like this video, like. If you're watching the playback and you're new here, welcome. I'm Yesmin TV. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope you guys are enjoying the playback and you guys are enjoying this tea. So this is her Instagram page. Like I said, really beautiful girl, beautiful woman. This is her and her daughter. Oh, that's sad. It's just sad because now both of them, they're going to go away. It might take Lorenzo a little bit of time before he's actually put away, because I know like the hearings and all that stuff can take time. But that's still hanging over his head. It might be a situation where she goes in to do her 4 years, and the moment she gets out, he'll be about ready to go in, or he's already in, but it's kind of early on, you know? And it's just sad. Someone said, I'm so happy you got to spend the holidays with your family. Yeah, like that's a big deal. Just being there with your daughter, and she probably don't want to leave. She probably does not want to leave, y'all. Her daughter is so beautiful, so cute. 5 years old. That is just so sad. Dang, she jumped so high. She must be in gymnastics and stuff. I guess that's her family. So yeah, it's just like, It's just ridiculous. It's disappointing. And then, like I said, she's such a beautiful girl. I always thought she was so beautiful. And I'm just like, I just didn't think she would be wrapped up in something like this. Like, you think the girls that's on the show, like, they just got it like that. Like, oh, they got money, they got bread. She dating a ball player. And they're always, look at her. They're always, well, the dress kind of crazy, but she wearing it, though. Hey, ain't no shame. She's definitely bodying that dress. But yeah, it's just like, she dating a ball player and she got that money and, all that stuff. It looks like that, right? And I'm not saying she she didn't have her own salary and she didn't have her own money. But what I'm saying is just like filing false claims for PPP is catching up. And I know a lot. Oh, my gosh. I remember last year just being online. There's so many TikTokers, YouTubers, Instagrammers that literally were going down for PPP fraud. And you're like a beautiful woman like this is going to prison, y'all. She's probably scared, if anything. Like, prison is not fun. Jail's not fun. Prison's not fun. And then on top of that, people already know who she is. Like, I'm pretty sure they would recognize her, like, to a certain degree, right? So she probably don't know what to expect walking up in there. And people are like, oh, well, she did the dirt. She got to do the time, do the crime, do the time. And I'm like, I get it, but she probably just, I don't know, y'all. I'm just, it's just sad. I just cannot believe it. I'm like, not British, y'all. I just can't believe it. I cannot believe this girl's finna go to prison. But yeah, people are dragging her for telling on like Lorenzo, like saying like she shouldn't have said nothing and she should have kept her mouth shut and she's disgusting and she's not a mom and the daughter could at least been with her dad and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, you know what? To a certain degree, I feel like she did it because she's like, Lorenzo was not the best to her. And I'm not saying use his dirt against him. But what I'm saying is be careful how you treat people. Even if you're in a relationship and it doesn't work out, be careful how you treat people when they're down. Because you never know how tables will turn. You never know when you might need them to kind of have your back and shut your mouth on some information they know about you. I feel like even past the relationship, past y'all falling out, I feel like there's still supposed to be like, not supposed to, but it should be still a little bit of cordialness there, like in respect there. And I feel like the way Lorenzo carried her, he carried her. He was trashing her all over the internet. He was absolutely disgusting to that woman. Like I do remember that too. Like on Basketball Wives, he was absolutely gross. And then they kept disrespecting British. I mean, it might be a part of the storyline, whatever, but like they kept disrespecting her. Like Jackie, for example. I remember there was like a part, there was like an episode of Basketball Wives and she had called British over and they were like talking or whatever. I believe it was Jackie. And she was just telling Jackie like, yo, stop inviting Lorenzo around me. Stop inviting him to the events with the girls. Like, stop communicating with him. Like, that's my ex. I don't talk. It's no contact unless it's about our child, and that's it. Stop inviting him. And like they're at an event, and then boom, he pops up, and come to find out, Jackie invited him. Like they would do disrespectful stuff to her, and then he would disrespect her blatantly. Like he would drag that girl. So I feel like because of how he treated her post relationship is probably why she opened her mouth. She probably did feel a little bit of spiteful. I mean, what? She human. Doesn't make it right, wrong. That's up to God, like, to judge that. I'm just giving my opinion saying maybe that's just how she felt, y'all. Like, I feel like because he did her dirt just completely dirty and like dirtball, I feel like she was just like, you know what, since you want to do this to me, run your mouth online or just drag me, beat me down in motherhood, knowing daggone well you did the same thing I did. Why is it that the black woman has to protect a black man when he does dirt, but when the black woman does just one thing, he can just kick her while she's down, and it's condonable. But she gotta shut her mouth and protect him. He didn't protect her. The moment something negative in that girl's life, he was quick to run to social media and drag her. He was quick to do something wrong to that girl. He wasn't there to support that girl when all that stuff was going on, even when he was cheating and overseas and all this stuff. He was not there for Brittish. No, he was not. He wasn't. So why should she have loyalty to him? He wasn't loyal to her all throughout the relationship, even after the relationship. He wasn't loyal to her. So it's just I don't know why my email's trying to pop up here. But yeah, y'all, I just don't understand. I don't understand it. I don't understand it at all. So, but yeah, y'all, Brittish Williams, Lorenzo, they're both, like I said, she's currently in jail. She's probably going to be transferred to a prison whenever like the hearing and stuff takes place. I'll try to keep y'all updated on this situation. But yeah, like the whole thing with Lorenzo, I feel like she just opened her mouth because he really just did her dirty. And she just probably like, you know what? You're going to go down too. You're going to go down too. And people are talking about, oh, he could have raised his daughter. From what she was saying, he wasn't even really around his child. Like, y'all just talking at this point. Like, from what she was saying on the show, he wasn't really around like that. He truly wasn't really around like that. So that's my take on this situation. And like I said, it's really sad because I like Brittish. I liked her. And I like the fact that she checked Malaysia, because there was time where Malaysia did seem a little stuck up the butt. She did seem a little stank, y'all, a little stank. Her and Malaysia, they was going at it. And she always stood her ground, and she always spoke up for what she believed in. And then even when it came to Jackie, she always spoke up to Jackie, and she always stood up to Jackie. She never stood down. And even when like other situations would happen between the girls, another situation happened where I forgot the girl name, but Jackie invited the girl's ex-boyfriend. Jackie did the same thing and invited the girl's ex-boyfriend, and Brittish was just like, you wrong for that. And then she would call out Malaysia, like every time the conversation gets too deep and she can't handle it, she'll just jump up and walk away. She called Malaysia out for that. So yeah, I was always fond of I was always fond of Brittish. I always thought, like I said, she was really gorgeous, and then she always spoke her mind. She seemed like she was really real, down to earth. So I just really think all together, I don't think she made the best decision. Like, look at her, she's gorgeous, y'all. I just think she was just maybe trying to get extra money and stuff like that, but it just wasn't the best decision. So to think that this girl is truly going away for 4 years, it's just crazy to me. And then they took her storyline and they used it as a joke too. Like, I know she signed up for it, but the girls weren't. The girls were supportive, but it just seemed fake to me. Like, it just seemed fake. I don't really think they was there for her for real. So yeah, y'all, that's Brittish Williams. That's the whole tea on that. Like I said, I will definitely update you guys when I get more information about this. But hearing that news about Brittish and stuff like that, I was just like, whoa, like that is just way too much going on, y'all. Way too much. So before I go, y'all, I have a giveaway coming up at the end of this month. Like I said earlier in this live stream, if you're watching a playback, definitely give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and tap the bell, because I will be giving one lucky subscriber selected completely at random. I'll be giving away a $50 Visa, y'all. So I'm going to be doing giveaways every month until the end of the year, every month at the end of the month. And then at the end of the year, December, I'm going to do like a bigger giveaway. I have some things coming out for my channel, such as merchandise and just different things coming out for my channel. So I definitely just want to go ahead and just put that out there so you guys already know I have a giveaway coming up. And I really hope you guys enjoy my commentary. I've been getting a lot of new subscribers. My channel is just blessed. I've been just getting a lot of, comments and subscribers, and I really appreciate that. So yeah, y'all, I think that's going to conclude my stream. I've been online for a little over an hour. I've been running my mouth, y'all, for a little over an hour. So thank you guys for watching my stream. I will definitely do another stream coming up soon, maybe in another day or two. And watch out for my shorts and my other videos that I may or may not post. And check my community tab too, because sometimes I post on there as well. So I hope everyone has a beautiful Sunday night. Rest well. Get ready for this Monday coming up. And thank you all for watching. And I look forward to seeing you all in my next show. All right. See you.